Whatever today held, it's done now. You don't need to process it tonight, or resolve it, or arrive here in any particular state. You just need to lie down and let something quieter have your attention for a while. So take a breath and come with me to Norway. It's deep winter, the kind that settles into a landscape and stays. Not a temporary cold snap, but the real thing. Months of it. The kind of winter that a country like Norway has learned to live inside rather than against. You're in a cabin. Small, wooden, built into the side of a gentle slope in a valley that has been farmed and lived in for centuries. The cabin is old, the timber dark with age, the walls thick enough that the cold outside is something you're aware of only as a concept. In here, it has no reach. A log fire. Not a decorative one. A working fire. The kind that heats the room properly. Its orange light moving on the low ceiling and the wooden walls. The wood is birch, and it burns with a particular smell, clean and slightly sweet, that fills the cabin and makes the air feel almost edible. A single window beside the door. Outside, snow. It's been falling for hours, silently, without wind, straight down. The particular kind of snowfall that feels deliberate, each flake taking its time. The valley outside has disappeared under it. The pine trees at the edge of the clearing carry it on their branches in thick white lines, bowing slightly under the weight, occasionally releasing it in a small, soft avalanche that disturbs nothing. The world outside is white and dark and absolutely still. A lamp on the low table beside you. Warm amber, its light overlapping with the firelight, so that the whole room exists in shades of orange and gold. A wool blanket, heavy and soft. The particular warmth of a small wooden room with a working fire, which is one of the oldest and most reliable forms of comfort available to a human being. Outside, the snow continues its slow, considered descent. The pine trees hold their white weight. The valley sleeps under its covering, and you are inside all of it. Warm, contained, completely safe. Let's give your body something to do, so your mind can start to let go. We're going to move through your body from the bottom up, tensing and releasing each part in turn. There's no need to force anything. Just follow along at your own pace. Start with your feet. Curl your toes. Press them down as though you're gripping something beneath you. Hold that tension for a moment. Feel it building, and then release. Let your feet go completely soft. Feel the difference between held and released. That release is what we're working toward, one part at a time. Your calves now. Flex them gently, drawing your feet back slightly, feeling the muscles tighten along the backs of your lower legs. Hold and release. Let them sink. Now your thighs. Press them down into what's beneath you. Feel the large muscles engage. Hold for a moment and release. Heavy now. Warm and heavy. Your stomach. Take a breath in and let your belly expand. Then gently tighten the muscles as you breathe out, drawing inward. Hold and release. Let your belly go soft. Let your breathing find its own rhythm now. You don't need to manage it. Your hands. Make 2 gentle fists, not tight, just enough to feel the tension across your knuckles and palms. Hold and release. Let your fingers fall open, loose and still, wherever they've come to rest. Your shoulders. Draw them up toward your ears. Feel the tension across the tops of your shoulders and the base of your neck. Hold. And then let them drop. All the way down. Further than you thought they'd go. That's where they belong. Your face. Screw it up gently. Jaw, eyes, forehead all at once. Hold and release. Let your jaw drop slightly. Let your tongue fall from the roof of your mouth. The muscles around your eyes go smooth. The space between your eyebrows, let it soften. Your whole body now, heavier than it was a minute ago. More yours, more here. Take one slow breath in through your nose and let it go. The fire crackles once in the grate. The snow falls outside. The cabin holds its warmth around you. You don't have to do anything else with your body tonight. It knows where it is. It knows what comes next. The snow has been falling since mid-afternoon. By now, the valley is transformed. The path to the cabin has disappeared entirely. Just a smooth white surface where it used to be, level with the surrounding ground. The boundary between path and field erased. The woodpile beside the door is a white shape, rectangular and rounded at the top. The fence posts along the near field are white columns, each one carrying a small, perfect cap of snow. A frozen river runs along the floor of the valley, or rather, it ran there until 6 weeks ago, when the temperature dropped far enough and it stopped mid-movement and became something solid and white and traversable. In the spring, it will move again. We'll carry the snow melt down from the higher ground. We'll run clear and cold over its stones. But not yet. For now, it's part of the landscape stillness. Another white surface in a valley of white surfaces. The pine forest on the far slope is dark against the white, dense and deep. The trees close together, their lower branches heavy with snow. In the summer, those trees are loud with birds, but not now. Now they are quiet, in the particular way that cold makes things quiet. Sound itself seeming to move more slowly in the frozen air, to carry less far. An elk, enormous, dark brown and probably long-legged, stands at the tree line on the far side of the valley, still as a painting. It raises its great head and looks across the white valley floor at nothing in particular, or at everything, and then steps back into the trees and is gone. The snow continues its slow descent. In the cabin, the fire settles. A soft collapse of burning wood. A brief brightening. Then the steady orange glow returning. The lamp on the table holds its warm light. Outside, the world is white and deep and extraordinarily quiet. Inside, you are warm. Your mind may still be carrying something. That's all right. We're not going to argue with it tonight. Instead, just notice what's actually here. Not what might happen tomorrow. Not what happened today. Just what is actually physically present in this moment. The weight of the blanket across you. Feel it. Its specific heaviness. The texture of the wool. The warmth it's holding against your body. The sound of the fire. Not thinking about the fire, just hearing it. The occasional crack of the birch wood. The low, steady breath of it. The smell of this room. Wood smoke and warmth, and something faintly resinous from the pine of the walls. The temperature of the air on your face. The one part of you not under the blanket. Cool enough to notice, not cold. Just the air of a winter room, doing what air does. This is all that's real right now. Not the thoughts moving through your mind. Those are real too, but they're not happening here. They're elsewhere. In tomorrow, in yesterday, in the abstract territory where worry lives. Here is a wooden cabin. A fire. Snow falling outside a small window. Your body warm and heavy, breathing without effort. This is the ground. This is what's actually here. When thoughts arrive, and they will, just notice them, the way you'd notice the snow outside the window. There, falling, not requiring anything from you. And then come back to the blanket, the fire, the weight of your body. The fire has settled to its quieter phase, still warm, still throwing its orange light across the ceiling, but lower now, the logs having given most of what they had. The snow outside has begun to ease, not stopped, just softened further. The flakes fewer and further between. The sky beginning to show what might be the edge of clearing in the far west of the valley. The valley is already as white as it needs to be. The snow has done its work. The elk is somewhere in the forest now, standing in the dark between the pines, its breath making small clouds in the frozen air, entirely at home in the cold that would defeat almost any other creature. It has been here through every winter this valley has known. It knows how this goes. The frozen river holds its stillness. The pine trees hold their white weight. The cabin holds its warmth. And your body is doing what bodies do when they are warm and horizontal and have been given permission. It is finding its way back to itself. Your breathing has slowed without you managing it. Your hands are still. The tension that arrived with you tonight has been leaving, quietly and without announcement, through every breath you've taken since you lay down. The ground beneath you is solid. the fire is warm. The snow is falling. And you are here, inside, held, warm. The fire breathes its quiet orange breath. The snow rests on the valley. The cabin holds the dark and the warmth in equal measure. Outside, deep winter. Inside, this. Just the blanket, heavy and warm. Just the fire, low and steady. Just this cabin. Just this snow. Just this warm and certain dark. Just this breath.